the Nile River, a ribbon of life. Stretching over 4,000 miles, it is the longest river in the world. It snakes through the desert, carving a path of fertility and sustenance. Ancient Egypt bloomed along its banks. The Nile gave life to a civilization that would become legendary. It provided water for crops, turning barren land into lush fields of wheat and barley. It offered a way to travel, connecting distant communities and facilitating trade. For the ancient Egyptians, the Nile was everything. It was their lifeline, their source of sustenance, and their means of communication. Without the Nile, there would be no Egypt. Its waters were the lifeblood of the land. No pharaohs, no pyramids. The great monuments we marvel at today owe their existence to the Nile. The Egyptians were grateful for this gift. They understood its importance and revered it deeply. They worshipped the Nile as a god, offering prayers and sacrifices to ensure its continued bounty. They celebrated its annual flood, a time of renewal and hope. The floodwaters brought fertile soil, essential for their agriculture. This flood brought fertile soil. It ensured their survival, allowing them to grow the food they needed. The Nile shaped Egypt's destiny. It connected its people, fostering a sense of unity and shared purpose. It allowed a mighty civilization to rise. Cities flourished and culture thrived along its banks. For thousands of years, Egypt thrived. The Nile's gifts were abundant and unending. It left behind a legacy of wonder. The monuments and structures we see today are a testament to its enduring influence. Let's journey back in time. Let's explore the world that the Nile created. Let's uncover the secrets of this ancient world. The Nile story is the story of Egypt itself. Imagine a land ruled by god kings. These were the pharaohs of Egypt. They were more than just rulers. They were considered divine. Pharaohs held absolute power. Their word was law. The first pharaoh united Upper and Lower Egypt. This marked the beginning of Egyptian civilization. Dynasties rose and fell over centuries. Each dynasty had a line of pharaohs. They passed down power from father to son. Pharaohs were responsible for everything. They maintained order. They protected Egypt from enemies. They ensured the people had food and shelter. They also built grand temples. They honored the gods. And of course, they built their own magnificent tombs, the pyramids. The pyramids, they pierce the sky. These colossal structures are breathtaking. They are a testament to Egyptian ingenuity. But why were they built? The pyramids were tombs for the pharaohs. Egyptians believed in the afterlife. Death was not the end. Pharaohs needed to be prepared. They needed a place to rest. They needed their treasures for the next life. The pyramids were designed to protect them. They were to ensure their safe passage into the afterlife. The most famous pyramids stand at Giza. These are the Great Pyramids. They were built by three powerful pharaohs, Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure. Each pyramid was part of a larger complex. This complex included temples, smaller pyramids, and a causeway. How did they do it? How did the Egyptians build these massive structures? It remains a mystery. We know they were incredibly skilled. They planned meticulously. They used simple tools but advanced techniques. The pyramids were built with huge blocks of stone. These blocks weighed tons. They were quarried and transported over long distances. Then they were lifted and placed with incredible precision. The Egyptians didn't have modern machines. They used ramps, rollers, and levers. They also had a massive workforce. Thousands of laborers toiled for years to complete these monuments. Section 5. Inside the Great Pyramid. A labyrinth of chambers. The Great Pyramid of Giza, one of the most iconic structures in human history, holds within it a complex network of chambers and passages that have fascinated historians and archaeologists for centuries. The Great Pyramid of Giza is the most famous of all the pyramids. It was built by Pharaoh Khufu, also known as Cheops, during the 4th dynasty of the Old Kingdom. This monumental structure is not just a testament to the pharaoh's power, but also a masterpiece of engineering and architectural prowess. Inside, the pyramid is a labyrinth of passages and chambers, intricately designed to serve both functional and ceremonial purposes. It's not just a solid pile of stones, it's a carefully planned and executed marvel of ancient engineering. The pyramid's entrance is located on its north side. From here, a long descending passage leads deep into the structure, eventually reaching an underground chamber. This chamber, often referred to as the unfinished chamber, was never completed, and its purpose remains a mystery to this day. Another passage ascends from the descending corridor, leading up to the Grand Gallery. This is a high, narrow corridor that stretches for nearly 47 meters. The Grand Gallery is an architectural marvel, with corbelled walls that rise to a height of over 8 meters. showcasing the Egyptians' advanced construction techniques. The Grand Gallery ultimately leads to the King's Chamber, the most significant room within the pyramid. This is where Khufu's sarcophagus was placed, a massive granite structure that still resides there today. Above the King's Chamber are 5 relieving chambers, designed to distribute the immense weight of the stone above and prevent the chamber from collapsing. These relieving chambers are a testament to the ingenuity of ancient Egyptian architects. They effectively distribute the weight of the pyramid, ensuring the stability of the entire structure. The interior of the pyramid is as impressive as its exterior, filled with hidden complexities and ingenious solutions to architectural challenges. The design and construction of the Great Pyramid reflect the Egyptians' advanced understanding of geometry and astronomy. The precise alignment of the pyramid with the cardinal points and its proportions, which some believe encode significant astronomical information, highlight the sophistication of ancient Egyptian knowledge. The Great Pyramid remains a symbol of human ingenuity and the enduring legacy of a civilization that continues to captivate our imagination. Section 6. The Enigma of the Sphinx, Guardian of the Pharaohs. Near the Great Pyramid stands another wonder, a sentinel of stone that has watched over the sands for millennia. A colossal creature with the body of a lion and the head of a man, it is a marvel of ancient engineering and artistry. This is the Great Sphinx of Giza, one of the most iconic monuments of ancient Egypt. It's a symbol of ancient Egypt, embodying the civilization's grandeur and mystery. But its true purpose remains a mystery, shrouded in the sands of time. Some believe the Sphinx represents Pharaoh Khafra, whose pyramid stands nearby, suggesting a connection to his reign and divine protection. Others see it as a guardian, a mighty protector of the sacred pyramids. It protects the pyramids from harm, standing as a vigilant sentinel against the ravages of time and invaders. The Sphinx has endured centuries of wind and sand, its once sharp features now softened by erosion. Its nose is missing, a casualty of time or human intervention, but it still inspires awe, a testament to the ingenuity and ambition of its creators. The Sphinx is a reminder of the power of the past, a relic of a civilization that once dominated the ancient world. It whispers of a time long ago, of pharaohs and gods, of a culture rich in myth and legend. It beckons us to unravel its secrets, to delve into the mysteries that have captivated historians and archaeologists for centuries. The Great Sphinx of Giza stands as a timeless guardian, a symbol of the enduring legacy of ancient Egypt. Section 7. Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of Egypt. She was a queen, a lover, a legend. Cleopatra VII was the last pharaoh of ancient Egypt. She was intelligent, ambitious, and a shrewd politician. She fought to save her kingdom from Roman conquest. Cleopatra was the last of the Ptolemaic dynasty. This dynasty was founded by Ptolemy the Soter, a general of Alexander the Great. Cleopatra was Greek by descent, but she embraced Egyptian culture. She presented herself as the reincarnation of the goddess Isis. To save her kingdom, Cleopatra formed alliances with powerful Romans, first Julius Caesar, then Mark Antony. These alliances were passionate and politically strategic. They ultimately failed to save Egypt. Section 8. The Ptolemaic dynasty, Greek rule in Egypt. Alexander the Great conquered Egypt in 332 BC. This marked the end of the pharaoh's rule. One of Alexander's generals, Ptolemy the Soter, established a new dynasty, the Ptolemaic dynasty. They would rule Egypt for almost 300 years. The Ptolemies were Greek, but they adopted Egyptian customs. They ruled as pharaohs, they built temples, they honored Egyptian gods. Alexandria, founded by Alexander the Great, became the capital of Ptolemaic Egypt. It flourished as a center of learning and culture. The Library of Alexandria became a repository of knowledge. The Ptolemaic era was a time of cultural fusion. Greek and Egyptian traditions blended, creating a unique and vibrant civilization. Section 9. Unraveling the mysteries, hieroglyphs, and ancient texts. For centuries, the secrets of ancient Egypt were lost. The meaning of hieroglyphs, the Egyptian writing system, was unknown. Then in 1799, the Rosetta Stone was discovered. This stone held the key to unlocking the past. The Rosetta Stone contained the same text in 3 different scripts: hieroglyphs, Demotic script, a simplified form of Egyptian writing, and ancient Greek. Scholars could read ancient Greek. They used it to decipher the hieroglyphs. This discovery revolutionized our understanding of ancient Egypt. We could finally read their texts, their stories, their beliefs. We could hear the voices of the pharaohs. Section 10. Legacy of the Pharaohs, echoes in time. Ancient Egypt is gone, but its legacy endures. The pyramids still stand, the Sphinx still gazes across the desert. Their stories captivate us. We marvel at their achievements in art, architecture, and astronomy. The Egyptians left us more than monuments. They left us a rich culture. Their myths and legends inspire us. Their art and architecture influence us. Their knowledge continues to amaze us. Ancient Egypt was a time of grandeur, a time of innovation, a time of mystery. It's a civilization that continues to fascinate and intrigue us. The echoes of the pharaohs resonate through time. They remind us of the enduring power of human ingenuity and imagination.